This is a bleak old Southport today. We're about to up anchor and go over to the marina, so hopefully the rain will hold off long enough to do that, but it's not looking very promising. Here's our nice little single pen. Great spot here at Southport. There's a floating bar out the front here. The entry gate, marina office, the refueling wharf. It's a great facility there. And just up past that cruiser is where we've anchored. Well, berthed. It's a little bit bigger than my boat. Apparently it's got an aircraft warning light on the top of the mast that's that tall. It's ridiculous, isn't it? So he's dragging me off to go shopping. Really? Just had the lid down so we could get under the bridge. Back up now. This will keep us up tonight, no doubt. Red hot summer tour, just across the water from us. Look at Pumpkin, she's setting a pace because there's shopping up in front.
Having a crack at some corn fritters.
Whoa.
Not quite sure what they're going to taste like, but I'm giving it a crack.
They look pretty good. They smell pretty good. Look at this. Yum. Pretty disgusting. And that looks better. Much whiter. A little bit hard to get right down to the waterline there, but I'll do that from in the water, I think. We took a short walk up the road to the Tedder Avenue Shopping and Eating Precinct in Main Beach, which we thought had a bit of a double bay feel to it. After the exhausting walk, I needed a bevy, so we stopped at Mano's for an hour or so, before heading back to the Southport Yacht Club for sundowners and some dinner. Yeah. At Mano's at Main Beach. Going off. The Southport Yacht Club is certainly a great place for a long lunch or to enjoy the sunset and some live music as we did on this afternoon. Here we are, the fuel wharf at Southport Yacht Club, all fueled up and ready to go on the next leg. Welcome to the Gold Coast. We're sailing along the front of the Sovereign Islands, just before the turn off into the Coomera River. Not a particularly pleasant day, pretty overcast, but we're sailing just under Headsel. Very pleasant. On our way up to Tipplers Passage. It's the view back towards Southport. Queensland, huh? Beautiful one day, perfect the next. Not. Look, the sun's out. Quick, get a video. Start of the Coomera River, goes up to Sanctuary Cove. It's all mangroves all the right way along here. Since we got past Coomera River, it's all mangroves. It's the entrance into the Coorun Marina. Coming up into Tipplers Passage. Still sailing. About 13 knots on the side, and we're doing about 6 knots through the water. So we're laughing. Tipplers Passage proved to be a very calm anchorage, although it is quite narrow, meaning boats negotiating the channel must pass quite close to the anchored vessels. Not a bad morning here today. That's almost sunny. It's a change from the last few days. Bowman's just pulling the anchor, washing down. Does a good job up there. Beautiful cruising boat. See you later, Tipplers. Tauranga. Looking good. He's just about to hoist his main too. It's a beautiful boat. This motor sailing up the channel, the main channel, up towards Jacob's Well. Pushing a fair bit of tide here though, so see our speed through the water. The paddle wheel saying 5.6, but our speed over the ground at the top is only 4, so pushing a knot and a half of current. But that's the way it is. A little shallow section up ahead here we've got to cross over, so fingers crossed. See the shallow section we're coming up towards, we've just got to cross over. A little bit shallow, so we've got to dive across between the two green X's there. Just looking in at the Calypso Bay Marina, and up ahead is Jacob's Well. Big marine rescue base. Houses along the foreshore. And a bunch of boats on moorings. So it looks like Jacob's Well is houseboat heaven. There's certainly no shortage of them around. Houseboats everywhere. It's an interesting place. Very spinny. Could be. Could be a movie set. Very strange. I don't think we've got to worry about doing 40 knots. Here's an interesting obstacle. Got some power lines up ahead. Apparently it's 20 metres high. We're only about 16, so we should do it easy enough. It does sag down in the middle a bit. They talk about going close to the tower if you need to, but we'll see how we go. It's coming up to the power lines. Phew, made it. A bit of shipping action here. It's not a very wide channel either. Got fast ferries, cargo boats.
Here you go, Precious.
Cheers. If it was a little bit sunnier, you'd almost call it champagne sailing. Got the headsail up, the motor's off. And we're cruising along pretty nicely here actually. Got a knot and a half of current with us, so looking very tidy. Doing our sixes, close to anyway. If only the sun would come out. Just about to make the turn across the bottom of Peel Island. The day's trip took us around 5.5 hours to cover the 29 nautical miles from Tipplers Passage to Myora, where we spent a pleasant afternoon and night. We were visited by a turtle a few times, and the area held plenty of bait fish, which were the only sound breaking the silence in the pre-dawn light. Good morning, Samantha.
Morning, Pumpkin. Got me up early again.
Another early start, yeah. Where are we going today?
Can't remember, but we've just left Myora with the lovely turtle that was hanging around the ferry last night. It was a lovely spot.
Yeah.
Quite liked it.
Yeah. Bit swelly this morning though.
Yeah, it was a little bit rolling.
About 4 o'clock this morning I woken up to a bit of rocking and rolling going on, so must be just high tide comes in through the South Passage and gets over the sandbars there, but it wasn't terrible, but that was noticeably rollier. So I'll tell you where we're off to today. We're off to Tangalooma today.
Tangalooma, that's right, I forgot.
There's a couple of little shallowish bits in the channel up here, so just wanted to hit them at high tide. Make sure we've got plenty of water. That'll give us all day at Tangalooma then. Nice.
Hopefully put the crab traps out and still hang in to catch the mud crab.
Yeah, I don't know if there's any mangroves around there, but anyway, we might be able to get Tinny and get on shore and go and check out the resort.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, maybe. So it's still early. It's only 6 o'clock, but it looks like it's going to be another day like we've had. A little bit of cloud, there's a little bit of blue sky. Well, it's not blue, but there's a bit of clear sky, so maybe we'll get lucky. So this is the South Passage that separates South Stradbroke Island on the right, and up in front of us, that's Moreton Island. So we're heading out towards the South Passage, then we're going to turn left And that takes us into Rouse Passage, or Rouse Channel I think it is, which takes us back then into Moreton Bay. There's a whole bunch of sandbars on our left, so we've got to go out and around those. And then we can head up towards Tangalooma, which is basically, if you can see it in the distance, where the sand bluff is up ahead. Bit of a lucky dip today. We don't know what we're going to get. There's a bit of blue sky. Look out to the right here. Looks pretty good. Come around and look up in front though. It's not looking quite so nice. Oh,
That's not very nice.
Precious looks nice, but bit of rain out to sea there. Hopefully it'll stay out there. Got our heady up. This motor sailing against the current. And we're doing about 6 knots. Always happy when we can see 6 knots. A little bit windy out here. Just about to turn the corner back into Rouse Channel. Be able to see the marker just behind Pumpkin there. Just got to turn in there and then back down the channel into the bay. The chart says we've got plenty of water. We've got 4.4 metres on that chart, and on this one, which has probably not been updated, I don't know how well you can see that, but it's saying we should be high and dry. Okay, here we go again. Got the rod out for the second time. Just put it out. Just sailing up towards Tangalooma. And hopefully we can catch a little fish. We've got a bit of sun today. Woo! Motor off. Sail up. Beautiful. So just on the final little approach into Tangalooma. And a bit of blue sky. Nice. What do you think, Precious?
I like the sun's out.
Sun is nice, isn't it?
A bit windy, but the sun's out.
Ah, it's not too windy. It's only about 10 knots. It's beautiful. Little boat out sailing. Got the fishing rod out. Living the dream. Just need something to bite the fishing rod. You guys hitting the sand on the beach there. Bit of four-wheel driving. Probably an organised tour by the looks of it. Nice clear water here by the looks of it. The people making the most of it. So, here we are, anchored up at Tangalooma, and the sun's even come out for us. How nice is that? It's a beautiful day now. Quite protected in here. It's a little bit blowy out there before, but it's quite nice in here. Tucked inside a sandbar there. Old mate's just cranked up his generator. And here's the wrecks behind us. We thought we might go for a little snorkel later.
Been a while. See the boat in the background?
I'm not sure. I got my glasses.
Oh, I haven't got my glasses on either. Can't see anything. Now for the fun part, getting out. Got the ladder up.
Cheers.
Cheers.
From Tangalooma. Not a bad day. First decent one we've had, so bottoms up.